for your good love, and I've been waiting patiently. So come closer, please, and I will show you the way to love and ecstasy tonight. 'Cause it's hard to find real love, so baby, won't you try me? And forever you will be. I want you, I need you. Baby, baby, won't you be mine? Baby, please, I want you, I need you. Baby, baby, let's spend some time. I want you to be my baby, commit to be mine. Be mine, be mine. Ooh, I want, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, just finally, I mean, when you think of the fact that you grew up with Timbaland and the Neptunes, who do you think, Chad, Timbaland, or Pharrell, who do you think, when you look back at from your childhood to now, who do you think has impressed you the most with how their success?
I don't say impressed, because I already knew like they all were going to be successful. We all felt we all would be successful. None of us thought anything different. So I would say I don't want to say impressed, but I think that Timbaland's path as a producer, okay, will probably be the most, because I mean he just went from being in his room, you know, when you see a guy on an Elise drum machine about that big, making these same beats, but I always knew when I heard him, something's different about it. And to come, yeah, so that, and then even with Pharrell, definitely, like I said, with him more so, not just the music, but everything. Because like I said, even in school, he would come to school with shorts that were cut up like crazy. Everybody be laughing and being like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? I mean, like almost like cut up to his, like where his thighs are showing and everything. And they're like, what the, you know what I mean? So, but so what, to see the Louis Vuitton evolution and everything, and then, you know, what he wanted to be in them Vogue magazines. He wanted to be a part of that. So I think all of it's great, man. Chad too, you know? And Chad just wanted to do music, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, wow.
And we all actually were able to live our dreams, man. I mean, even me with being with Teddy, man, and being able to absorb that and to live that life for the time frame that I did. Listen, I have no complaints.
Yeah. No, I mean, definitely it's been, you know, and one of the things that's been really fascinating hearing you speak is, you know, it's easy to have a guest on who could look back and think, man, if only, but you know, listening to you, there's always only a sense of, yeah, man, we all had our paths and we've all made it. And, you know, even your album deal with Little Man and stuff, there doesn't seem to be any bitterness or any regret. So, which is really good to hear, because unfortunately, the most of our music industry stories always seem to be like, yeah, it always seems to be a sad story. But you've seen this positive side.
You gotta have a love for the music, man, and the music has to be. That's what we all started out with, the music. So, you know, if you can't see the beauty in your journey, what is there? And to be even still to be talked about or mentioned now is incredible at my age.
Yeah.
In whatever capacity. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
When people hit me up and say, oh man, you know, how can I get the vinyl, or, you know, this and that? It's amazing.
I mean, there will definitely be a lot of New Jack Swing collectors who would be really interested with the details of the fact that there's some unreleased Teddy stuff that they've never heard, or some Chad stuff that's not been heard. So, as I said, once you get the details, we'll definitely make sure we share it and make sure people.
Oh yeah, it'll be up, and like I said, we're gonna have everything in the next, and the pre-orders will be ready in the next week or so. So
Okay. Um, I always ask my guests that if you were sort of stuck in an elevator and had an opportunity to watch a movie while before they get you out, what would be your all-time favorite movie that you'd watch?
what's my all-time favorite movie?
Yeah.
Goodfellas.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. You know, that was probably one of the best. I mean, as much as people like The Godfather, I think it's the fact that this the way this was contained and yeah, loved it. You know, the three of them, Joe Pesci, Pacino, and Ray Liotta together and stuff.
Oh yeah, amazing. But yeah, that's what I would watch.
Okay. Also, then what's your all-time favorite song by any artist? Your sort of your masterpiece song that you like, man. This is my favorite song.
I'm gonna go with "I Will Always Love You" by Whitney Houston.
Wow, that's the first time in 120 interviews that I've ever heard anyone bring up that one. Okay.
Yeah. That's a flawless record.
Wow.
Production, writing, vocals, everything.
Wow. Yeah, as I said, most people,
Can you name
go ahead.
Can you name your maybe your favorite three male vocalists?
Oh, yeah. Joe Thomas, number one.
Mm.
Let's see. Man, I'm gonna have to put John P. Key in there.
Who?
Gospel singer.
Okay.
Who?
Yeah, you just threw a name. I'm like, what? You just threw?
John P. Key, he's a gospel singer, but he's amazing. And then Mark Middleton would definitely be in there. I have to put Mark in there.
Yeah.
And then I gotta add one last one, Joe Stonestreet, the original Blackstreet singer.
Okay.
Talk about him real quick. Talk about him.
Oh man. Just what else? He there would be no Blackstreet without him. He set the tone for the group. Dopest singer. If you go to my page, Facebook, I think, and you scroll down, you probably could find a video of him singing, and that's all you need to see. I don't know what else to say. That dude will burn a hole in any of them singers that ever came through that group, bro. Period. Like when he was right, if he would have been healthy and that would have worked. Oh my God. His voice. The boy made Stevie Wonder cry. Now that's a singing piece. But yeah, vocally, he was the one who he probably influenced me the most vocally when it comes to Blackstreet because I spent a lot of time with him young and he would teach me things, you know what I'm saying? But like Joe Stonestreet was who made, because if you listen to what made Blackstreet different than Boys to Men was that street, that street soul. Boys to Men was more polished and more pristine, whereas Blackstreet gave you this edge that was like church, but kind of like Aaron Hall, you know what I'm saying? That type of thing. But Street was like, he brought that to the table for real. Baby Be Mine. A matter of fact, and I'll leave you with this part on him. The song I Want to Make Love, that Dave Hollister did, first album.
Yeah.
Street originally wrote that as a freestyle. And if you ever hear the version he did, you'll never want to hear any other version in your life. That man is sick. You hear me? I used to have a cassette of it. I popped the cassette, but that's floating around here somewhere. Street, I Want to Make Love. Whoever has that, bring it out.
Yeah, I mean Levi, even John Marie, they've all said that he was just on a different planet. Sprague as well. When I've always asked them,
different planet vocally. Yeah, that's all I can say.
I mean, the
There'll never
sad thing
be.
is that they had to, when they realized it wasn't going to work with him in the group, they had to re-record with Dave. I think they said they might have left some of his vocals in some of the songs, but it was, yeah, as I said, what Levi and the rest have said. I mean, no disrespect to Dave, but that, you know, that Stonestreet took the album to a different level.
You know, Dave is an amazing singer, but we talk. Street is like Stevie Wonder and Charlie Wilson. Just somebody put them in a cup and mixed them together or something. That man is sick. His range and his control was just inhuman.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could hear it. I heard, you know, like a lot of others has probably have ever heard the Baby Be Mine a cappella. And his voice sounds so good.
Oh yeah. I just wish y'all could hear that. I Want to Make Love, man. I really wish you could hear him on a ballad and hit that Wine Is Chilling Now. The wine is chilling now. When he hit that joint, boy, but he's like I said, he wrote it as a freestyle. That's his record, man.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I Want to Make Love is his song, written in the booth.
Were you there? Were you there during the Bob recording of the Bobby album? Were you there for that?
I was around then.
Was he was singing backgrounds on those albums too, right?
All of those
on that album. Because when you listen to like Getaway, there's a riff that they singing the Parliament or whatever that is, Knee Deep. That's him, right?
Something in common, all of that. If those backgrounds are just insane. That's Street.
Wow. Hey, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. If you loved what you watched, there's over 100 artists that we've interviewed. So please check out the videos. Remember to like, share, how not, and subscribe. But better still, become a member of Halftime Chat and get exclusive videos ahead of time. But thanks for watching. Take care.